Javi Gracia has got this Watford team clicking at just the right time. One defeat in 12, 3 wins in a row, and back-to-back away victories. It couldn't get much better, and we got the job done at Carrow Road last night. And firstly, I have to say I'm delighted we've ended 2026 on a victory. At this time of year, I do like to look back at what happened in the previous months. And of course, we started 2025 with Tom Cleverley in charge. There was rumours about him getting sacked. He ultimately stayed until the end of the season before getting dismissed. Paolo Pezzolano then took charge. He was branded as this foreign manager, a promotion specialist. He was the guy to get us back to the Premier League. Unfortunately for him, 2 months into his tenure, he gets sacked. And of course, former club legend Javi Gracia returns. And as I said, he has got this Watford team purring at just the right time. They always say in the Championship, if you can string a few wins together over that festive run of fixtures, you can shoot right up the table. And Watford right now are into them all-important playoff positions. Look, speaking on the game last night, it was actually a very poor match of football. There's not too much to discuss other than Watford's winning goal. But what we did was get stuck in, showed a bit of grit, desire and determination to get the 3 points. And look, they always say with promotion sides, if you can win while you're not at your best, that really shows that you are a good group of players and a really strong team. And we did that last night. Nestri Irankunda with the run down the left-hand side. I saw some people on social media comparing him to that famous run from Gareth Bale at Real Madrid. It wasn't quite like that, but he did certainly show a good burst of pace. He cut it back for Vivaldo Semedo. And yes, it was a scuff finish, but it found its way past the Norwich goalkeeper into the back of the net. And we absolutely take that any day of the week. Really happy for Vivaldo after he's struggled so far in his Watford career, you could argue. And Nestri Irankunda being used to good effect by Javi Gracia. When Norwich were stretched and going for the winner, he brought on Nestri, used his pace and hit the Canaries on the counter-attack. So really pleased for this group. Really pleased actually for all of the Watford fans that went up to East Anglia as well. I know there was a few issues on the motorway, and at this time of year as well, people are stretched for money. Not everyone can get to the football, of course. So big credit to all of you that travelled, and a big thank you to anyone who watched here live last night. Over 4,500 of you on the watch along yesterday. Real good numbers, and you all got to see a Watford victory. Where do we go from here? Well, of course, Birmingham City on New Year's Day is our next fixture. And ultimately, what is the target for Watford this season? We are now into the top 6. We're only 3 points off third. So I'm going to say it quietly, but if we keep this run of form going for a few more weeks, all of a sudden, do the automatic promotion places start to come into question? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But I think Watford currently look a lot more solid. We have like a grounding, a real solidity about us. I think certainly this run of form has coincided with the return of Max Elaine coming into the Watford team. I think him and Matty Pollock complement each other so well. It reminds me actually a little bit of when Wesley Hute and Ryan Porteous, when they were at the club, they were a really good centre-back partnership. And Max and Matty, Eminem, as they've been called on social media, are looking real good. Max is really great at progressing the ball, is comfortable on his left foot. And Matty Pollock is your classic kind of British, huge Brexit-style centre-back. If in doubt, hoof it out. And Matty Pollock does just that. I think Matty actually got the club's man of the match yesterday too, which is thoroughly deserved, of course. Non-police Mendy getting a few minutes as well. Imran Loser coming off injured after a shoulder injury, but according to the Watford Observer, after they spoke to Javi Gracia, it seems Imran should be okay for New Year's Day against Birmingham City. So some more positive news for you. And BBC Radio 3 Counties have also confirmed that Kwadwo Bar may be back in contention for that game as well. So don't be surprised to see KB on the bench against Birmingham City. So I think we've covered all points there, really. As I said, a pretty poor game of football in its entirety. I think there was only 3 shots on target throughout the entire match, but we got 3 points in the bag. Sargent didn't score, a clean sheet, 3 wins in a row, 1 defeat in 12. What a night that was for Watford. So I want to wish you all a very happy new year. I'll see you in 2026. And hopefully it's the year Watford get promoted back to the big time, the Premier League potentially on the horizon for the Golden Boys. I don't want to get too carried away, but it's looking good at this moment in time. So it's been a real pleasure speaking to you throughout this year. I really appreciate all your support. Loads of you have been sending me kind messages on social media throughout this festive period, which has been really nice to see actually. So once again, from me to you, a big thank you for your continued support here on the Watford Way. And as I said, we're not just here on YouTube. You can find us across all social pages. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, and of course here on YouTube with regular content too. So don't forget to subscribe, leave a like on the video. Come on, you Golden Boys. Javi Gracia is taking us to the Premier League. Maybe. Who knows? Let's wait and see. 2026, here we come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.